Hello everyone and welcome back to another video, and in today's video we're going to be checking out Windows 8 build 7983. Now you might be saying, Rootwick, yesterday we checked out Windows 8 build 7983 in the last exploring video. What are we doing? Well, if you said that question, you'd be right. We did take a look at Windows 8 build 7983 in the last exploring video. However, that was a different branch. That was FBL DN3 wireless. In today's video, we're going to be checking out FBL Core 2 SID data. This build is significantly different than the build that we took a look at yesterday. Not only does it add the new boot screen, but it also adds the brand new lock screen apparently. It adds pattern logon, so we're going to check that out. The charms bar, the second accent color, because there's a second accent color, and so much more. So basically we're going to be starting by creating the virtual machine, but before we get into that, this build has the same exact bug as the last build. If you haven't watched yesterday's video or the last exploring video, make sure to go check that out before watching this video, because well you don't really have to, but just to recap, yesterday's exploring video was just pure pain because, well, we had to do a bunch of stuff just to get the build to even boot. So we're going to be setting the compatibility layer over to 7x. We're going to be trying 7x first. If it doesn't really work, then we'll try 8x. Once again, we will use Windows 7 because, well, we probably have to. Anyways, we're going to call this Windows 8 build 7983 P2. I'm too lazy to type in everything. Anyways, 1 CPU core, 4 gigs of RAM. Actually, we can go 8 gigs if we want. You know, let's give it 8 gigs. Why not? Actually, no. We're gonna give it 5 gigs. That's not even. I don't think that's 5 gigs actually. Okay, we're going to give it 60 gigabytes storage. Obviously, pretty normal. Alright, so first up, we're going to insert our ISO. So as you can see, we need this one. This is the correct ISO. We're also going to set the USB to USB 1.1 just in case, because I have a feeling that it won't work without it. Anyways, there we go. We have created our virtual machine, and now we are going to boot up the virtual machine, and we're going to go into the BIOS. Now, some basic information about this build. This build was compiled on April 13th, 2011, and the time bomb is March 15th, 2012. So yeah, that's pretty nice. Make sure you just set the time before the time bomb like usual, because it will complain about it. So we are in the BIOS, and what we have to do is pretty simple actually. All we gotta do is set the date to 2011, and then we go to exit saving changes, yes. Alright, and let's hope that this works, because yeah, I hope this really works, please, because we all know the pain that it took for the last build. So yeah, alright, so we're now booting up again. Come on, Windows is loading files. Oh, you know what I just realized? Oh no, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work, because this is this is the 32-bit VM. No, this is not gonna work at all. No, that would not. Okay, good thing I remember that, because that would have been like the biggest issue ever. Anyways, we're gonna set this to 64-bit. Alright, boot back up into the virtual machine. I wonder if the BIOS, I mean, it shouldn't have changed the date. It should have just stayed at the 2011 date, but we'll just see, just in case, you know. Oh, okay, good. Yeah, we're good. It's 2011 still, so that's nice. We can exit saving changes even though we didn't make any changes, but it's fine. And then we can let it do this, which is taking forever actually. Actually, no, it's not. It's fine. And now it should work. Okay, we just had like a little small bump there, but you know, not that bad. We easily caught that before we even got an error message. So yeah, alright, so we're back to Windows is loading files, and yeah, But as you saw there, we got the new boot screen. We got this boot screen in the last video too of the last build. I'm referencing the last build a lot. So yeah, some stuff is gonna be the same, some stuff is not gonna be the same. I don't know. Anyways, there it is. It's booting with the spinning wheel and the beta fish wallpaper and the welcome. You know, pretty normal stuff. I wonder if the setup has changed. I mean, I don't think beta wiki shows that it changed. No, it didn't. Okay. So here we are. We are going to click next, install now. This is a pretty usual setup. You know, the normal setup is starting stuff. So I'm gonna have to enter the product key. So yeah. Alright, we are at the license terms. So we're going to accept the license terms. Click on next. We're gonna do a custom install. And there we go. And off we go, installing Windows. So I'll be back once we're in the out-of-box experience, and yeah. Oh, okay, that's strange. What? Alright, we are restarting. So yeah, now the build's gonna restart. There we go, it's restarted. Can I boot to the second phase of the setup? We're on the boot screen. That's nice. Oh, setup is updating registry settings. Oh, and it's like it's in the new one too. We didn't take a look at this in the last build. Nice. That's really nice actually. Oh, okay. Alright, we're good. Okay. Alright, now I'll see you back when something really cool happens again. So yeah. What on earth is this? Why is it off-centered? Setup will continue after restarting your... And I don't know what else happened there. Okay, so... Yeah, we are back on the boot screen. There's the welcome again. You know, pretty usual stuff. Okay, setup is preparing your computer for first use with the new... That's not the new loading screen, that's some random loading screen. I don't know what that is. Anyways, we are in the out-of-box experience, so that's nice. We're gonna call this Bob. And then we are going to name the user me. Alright, ask me later. Oh wow, I just skipped it. Oh yeah, because I disabled... This build will crash if you have the network adapter. So if you're installing this build, make sure you just don't have a network adapter like at all. I know I did, but I just disabled mine because I realized that. So yeah, make sure you don't get the network adapter, or else this build will probably blue screen and it will not be good. And now it is preparing our desktop, everyone. This is actually going to boot, ladies and gentlemen, and then we can get Red Pill and check out the new features. So yeah, let me just pull up the beta wiki. Oh wow, we booted. Nice new wallpaper that we saw in the last build as well. That was pretty nice. And oh my gosh, my computer is lagging. I do not know why. Anyways, I will be right back. Alright, we're back. Anyways, we can now go to the screen resolution, and we're going to change the screen resolution to 1920 by 1080. Okay. Can I get a keep changes, please? Thanks for that. And now we're gonna grab Red Pill, or Red Lock, so we can unlock all the Red Pill features. So we're going to go to CD-ROM. As you can see, the network adapter isn't even in there because I just deleted it. Anyways, we are going to put in our Red Lock ISO. So here it is. Autoplay should pop up. Yep, it automatically just opened. I don't know if that's a bug or not, but like, yeah, that's really strange. Anyways, we're gonna run Red Lock. I'm going to go to yes. Close out of that. Here's our command prompt. We're going to install Red Lock. We're going to install Red Pill. That's what it says. Enter. And now we are restarting. So I'll be back once it is done. So yeah. Alright, we are in the build. This is a bug that we've seen in many Windows 8 builds. Okay, it didn't. Okay, there we go. Okay, so yeah, back to what I was saying. The tiles are like this now, so that's nice. The search is search. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. Let's check out the charms menu. Windows C. There is a couple of things to check out. Oh, was that an animation I just saw? I think that was. Let's do it. Yeah, that was, I think. Alright, so we got all the charms menu stuff. It's still in very early prototype thing. So, yeah, that's nice. We still have this. Oh, is that thing glitched? No, it's not. We're good. So, yeah, we still have this thing. I really do not know why we have this thing. We're going to open up the immersive control panel. Here it is, the control panel. At least, wait, is this the immersive control panel? Oh, yes, it is. It 100% is. Here's the control. Activate Windows. Activate Windows. General. We got, you know, obviously the general stuff, the ease of access, search, wireless. There's nothing there. Devices. Okay, we've got our devices. Privacy, notifications, Windows Update. Ah, yes, Windows Update. User action needed. What user action? It's completely broken, which is pretty much expected. Open the desktop control panel. Oh my, it opened in a full screen. Okay, come on. Why? There we go. Alright, so we're gonna now get into the registry entries, because that's gonna be nice. For example, alright, so we're going to now. Oh wait, there's a bug. Yeah. Let's check out this bug. We'll also check out Explorer, because yeah, why not? Also, here is the crazy bug. As you can see right here, there's a blur effect at the top of arrow, right? Yeah, that's the blur effect. But on the sides, it is transparent. As you can see, it is completely transparent except for just this. This is just weird. I don't know what is up with that, but it's just weird. Also, why does it say we have a floppy disk? And again, what's with the media servers? What media server? There's not even a network on here. Anyways, yeah. Who wants to use the floppy disk drive? Yeah, that's awesome. We've got the placeholder icons, obviously. Which, I don't know when they're gonna do that. Also, it's been a while since we, taking a look at the task manager, so we're gonna take a look at the task manager, everyone. So yeah, okay, what was that? Okay, anyways, the task manager. What is happening? Where is the task manager? Hello? Windows Shift Escape. Alright guys, I don't think the task manager is opening. I think the task manager literally doesn't open. I don't know. Alright, come on task manager, you got this. Okay. Yeah, that's strange. Anyways, we're going to now do our registry entry. So yeah, let's do this. So basically what this does is it will allow you to change the accent color. Wait, where would this even be? It only has two specific choices. So this let's take a look at the current color. This is the current color of the start menu. As you can see, this is what it looks like. You know, it's pretty normal. But if we go back to the desktop here and we create a new text document, which we will call, if it creates a text document, that is, we will call it yeah, sure, we'll call it ASD. Sure thing, Windows, sure thing. Okay, alright, now if we open up this awesome text document, once again, if it opens, we will get this notepad. And what we need to do is we need to now, if you want to check this out, it's in the beta wiki, so here it is. Here's the registry entry. I'm going to now paste it in to the computer or the virtual machine. And here it is. Here's the here it is. So now we're going to save file, save as, and we're going to call it asd dot reg. It's going to be a .reg file for the registry, obviously. Save. We're going to close out of this notepad, if it will let us, that is. Okay, close that. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Let's run this registry entry. Yes, I would like to make the change. Yeah, add it to the registry. Sure thing, buddy. Sure thing. Alright, now, if we open it up. Oh, and maybe we have to restart Explorer. How would you do that? I guess you could sign out. Yeah, I mean, I guess you could sign out. Oh my, okay. Let's go over to this thing, which I don't know if it actually works. We're gonna go over that, log off. And the sound isn't working. Great, okay. So anyways, we're gonna be logging off, which is taking surprisingly longer than I expected. And I do not know why. Oh no, no. I do not know what on earth is happening. Okay, this is taking forever. We should just reboot the system. Apparently, if you try logging off, it will not log off. So, we're gonna reboot the computer so that we can actually get into the virtual machine and actually maybe see the new accent color. I don't know if it's in the control panel or if it's in the actual... I don't know if it's in the control panel or if it will automatically apply, but we'll see. I don't know where on earth you would change it from, though. Because this is my first time looking at this build, so yeah. Oh my, it is lagging. We can see it here. It is lagging. Okay, maybe we shouldn't have given it 5 gigabytes of RAM. And also maybe we should have given it 2 CPU cores. Alright. Here we are again. And it doesn't look like it actually changed anything. Which is kind of sad, to be honest, because I thought that would work. That didn't really work though, so yeah. Okay, plan B. Check the control panel. Oh wait, maybe it's in the personalization settings. Now that I think of it, that makes a lot of sense. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go see how you do this, so. But first, we'll take a look at the personalization settings, because why not? I mean, it might be the personalization settings. It's worth a shot. Okay, personalize. Here we are. Sky. Now, if we change the... Okay. Oh, here's the bug. So, as you can see, here's the green. And this is just not green. Save changes? I don't think that did anything. No, it did not. It did not do anything. Control panel. Let's open up the immersive control panel, if you will. Let's open that up. Maybe there's an option there. I don't really know. Is it in general? I might be in general, not gonna lie. Oh, you cannot scroll without the scroll bar. Oh, come on. What type of thing is this? I decided to use the page down key, which doesn't work. The page down key doesn't work. Of course it doesn't work. Okay, once again, back to the oh gosh, no, that opened up the charms menu. I did not want to open up the charms menu. No, please. Okay, that didn't really work. How do we exactly change the do we change the computer settings, man? Adjust your okay, there we go. Change the theme. I mean, wouldn't it be change the theme? Apparently no, because alright, you know what? I'll be right back. Alright, we're gonna try out something first before we do anything. Alright, here we are at the start menu or the start screen. If we drag down, alright, you know what? We're gonna go here, and now if we drag down, oh, look at that! Here it is. Here's the start. Here's the all apps menu. Nice. That's super cool. So yeah, if you drag down, once you have that, you get your apps. That's super cool about this build, you know? Yeah. Anyways, now back to figuring out how to change the accent color. I'll be back again. Alright, so this is the charms menu. It's pretty nice. Now can the task manager please open? Apparently no, it cannot open. What type of goofy broken build of Windows is this? I genuinely do not know why the task manager is not starting. What? Oh, I see what happened. Quite literally did not merge it. Okay, reg edit. Can I get a reg edit real quick? Yes. Okay. So we gotta go to H key current user, software, Microsoft, Windows current version, Explorer. Where's Explorer? Explorer. No, it's not there. Oh, here it is. Explorer. Accents. Oh. Accent isn't here. Accent is not here. That's very strange. Very, very strange. Huh. Merge the following entry into the current user's registry. Yeah, whatever. Anyways, where's accent? I do not know where accent is. So I don't know if accent's a folder. Oh yeah, it is. It's a new key. So here, no, we don't want to go there. New key. We're gonna call it accent. Alright, now we are in accent, and we need to make a new D-word value. Our new D-word value is going to be called color set, and we're going to set it. We're going to set this D-word value to 1. Okay, and now we can close the registry entry because, well, yeah. And now we are going to open up the start. Oh wait, yeah, right. Okay. Task manager, will you open now? No, it will not. Okay. Can we open task manager from the, well, this? Swipe down. Apparently the task manager is not installed. What? What? No, genuinely, you can't make this up. The task manager isn't installed. Well, we're gonna restart the computer. I'll be right back. Oh my gosh, here it is. Finally, we got the brand new accent color. This took literally ages. This took forever. Why did this take forever? I have no idea. but it actually took forever. I can't believe this actually happened, but yeah, that's gonna be the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next video. So yeah.